I gave him a blowjob in the bathroom. I gave him a blowjob in the bathroom. I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna put it out there. I did it, okay? Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another What's Next Wednesday. I hope that you, yes, I'm talking to you. Come here. I hope that you're excited for What's next? Today we're getting a drag, ladies. We're gonna have a good time. Now, is this a tutorial? No, y'all ain't got nothing to learn from me, trust. I hardly even know what I'm doing. So this is just honestly gonna be a talk, a yap, I have a good time. So if you wanna see me go from this to this, then make sure you stick around. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna do is glue down my man brows. And so that's not fun, it's not exciting. So I'll be right back after a bitch has them covered, I guess. Okay, we're up. We got the brows. We have them looking. So what we're gonna do next is foundation. I don't have a foundation that matches me right now, so I have this one that is a little bit dark, one that is extremely darker than me, and then I have one that is significantly lighter than me. And then we're gonna mix them up together. Oh yeah. Look at that. That's a good match. Yoink. That is a good match. Come on, you can tell me. You can't tell me nothing. Okay. Let's blend her out. Let's give her a nice bump. Oh, I gotta pick up the rest that's on my. And then. Okay, we got the foundation all blended out. I'm looking patchy the house. I'm not. I'm actually looking pretty sexy. Now we're gonna do our liquid blush. I want to do this one. I got this one from the dollar store. I can't even lie to you guys. It's this one right here. I'm like a beauty guru. It's this one right here. Honestly, a lot of my makeup's from the dollar store. I can't even lie. That foundation, this one from the dollar store. I don't know what honestly, people really hate on dollar store makeup. And listen, yeah, sometimes it do be not trustworthy, but like you just gotta figure it out and work it. You know what I mean? Like I got where is it? I have this blush right here that I also got from the dollar store, but it smells like really chemically, so I try not to use it too much because the smell of it is insane. Oh, that is cute. Ooh, with me right now. You can't. You actually can't. I guess I powder now. Should I powder? I guess a bitch is ready to powder. And first we're gonna highlight, we're gonna powder just underneath the places that we want really highlighted, like underneath the eyes. Ooh. I can't lie to you, this is my first time using this powder because I literally right before this I just asked my mommy for it. I said, Mommy, do you have any utensils and powders? And I'm kind of liking her. She is. I like the way. Oh God. Oh, okay. I gotta hurry up and put this powder on this nose because it is starting to itch. But you know what? I hate this little thing right here. Like it. Oh, now I can really dip. Yeah. See, I just want to dip directly into the powder. I fucking hate that little sifter bullshit. Please get out of my face. While I'm putting on this powder, let me tell you about honestly, one of the worst dating stories that I have because, oh God, you see all that powder going everywhere? I love, like it just carves everything out, right? It just makes everything look so much better. And then we're also gonna do the brow. Okay, so the worst dating story I've ever had. So me and this guy, we've been talking for a while. This was in high school, so he added me on Snapchat when I had a boyfriend at the time, and I didn't realize, he was trying to get with me. And so I added him back, we talked for a minute, and then he started flirting with me, and I was like, yo, bitch, I have a boyfriend. And so I cut it off quick, right? Right? Okay. Now we're gonna let that I really want just a little bit more on this side right here and right here. I look insane. So I unadded him, right? I blocked him, and then me and the guy broke up, so I re-added him, because obviously. We started chatting again, we were talking, and so we ended up going on a date, right? Let me tell you, this was one of the worst dates I've actually ever been on in my entire life. So first of all, he was picking me up. He was late by like 25 minutes picking me up. It's fine, you know, things happen. I really don't get mad at people for being late that often, unless it's like constantly, like back to back to back. You know, this was our first date, which like, don't be late on a first date, but like, I'm gonna give you some grace, you know? We really didn't do much. We went to dinner and we went and saw a movie, and during the movie, do y'all know the movie Onward? Do y'all know the movie Onward from Disney? It was that movie, and that movie is sad. That movie makes me cry. Obviously, any normal human I think would cry, but I started crying, obviously, and then he started making fun of me for crying. What's wrong with me? Get out of here! Oh, the brush went directly into my eye. He makes fun of me for crying. I feel bad, but I'm still on the date, so we're going. And then we start walking around. I don't know if y'all have ever been to Big Lots before, but we start walking around Big Lots, and he starts asking me for favors, if you will. I gave him a blowjob in the bathroom. I gave him a blowjob in the bathroom. I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna put it out there. I did it, okay? And then afterwards, that's not the worst part. Okay, first of all, it was so awkward because I remember so I did it in the bathroom. He did what he does. I did what I had to do. And then as we're wrapping up, he's pulling back up his pants. He goes, "Can you take your shirt off?" And I said, "Huh?" Huh? In the bathroom stall, I said, "Huh?" He goes, "Yeah, can you take it off?" So I took it off, and then he just he wrapped his arm around me. So he is the most awkward hug I've ever experienced, actually, in my entire life. We're shirtless hugging in the Big Lots bathroom. Huh? You might be asking yourself. I'm asking myself the same. Why did it kind of come to our... We're just gonna try and make it work, right? Right? Because it's already on my freaking face. Whatever. See, that's the kind of drag I like to do. Once it's on my face, I'm like, it's on my face. There's nothing I can do now. It's alright. It's alright. We're gonna make it work anyway. Eventually, we stop hugging in the bathroom. Eventually, we're done hugging in the bathroom. And so, we leave Big Lots, and there's a McDonald's right in front of where the Big Lots was at the time. And so he suggests that we go get milkshakes, right? I love a milkshake. I'm never gonna say no to a milkshake. I said, yeah, especially he's paying. You don't gotta tell me twice. Yeah, let's go get a milkshake. And so we get in line. I get a shamrock shake because it was that time of year, and a bitch loves a shamrock shake. Fuck with me, I don't care. I know, it's not the most popular shake in the world, but it's my most popular shake in the world. We get in line, we order our shakes, and out of nowhere, he goes, "So I guess I should let you know that I don't think I really like you very much. I don't see this going any further." And I said, all right. I appreciate you telling me. Wish you would have told me, later, but I appreciate you telling me. And after I get my shake, he immediately drives me home because obviously I'm not going to continue the date after that. But then he goes, "Can I walk you inside?" And I said, "Walk me inside." Again, I was still living with my parents at the time. I think I was 16. I think I was 15, 16. I think I was 16 during this date. So I said, "Walk me inside," like, I guess, but why? So keep in mind, he already told me that he didn't like me very much and that he doesn't see this going any further. But then he starts having a full conversation with my father, just talking to him, chatting him up like we were gonna have a future, like he was gonna be his future father-in-law. And they start talking about my dad. Okay, so my dad is really into fish, right? At the time he had like 3 fish tanks. He had 2 in the downstairs, and he had 1 in his bedroom. He is a fish bitch. He loves fish. And so did the guy that I was on the date with at the time. So he's talking, and I went to say one thing about one of the fish because it was my favorite fish in the tank. His name was Gup. It was a cute little guppy fish. And so I said it, and he looks at me. He looks me dead in the eyes in front of my father and goes,
"Can you shut up a second?"
Lipstick in my Valentino white.
In my Valentino bag? Can you shut up a second? I was flabbergasted. And I was even more flabbergasted that my dad didn't say anything to him about it. He just kept going on the conversation. But I will say, after he left, my dad goes, "So I don't think you should see him anymore." And I said, "Yeah, I'm not going to." Okay, I'm gonna go do my nose contour and then I'll be right back because I really have to focus on this fish. How do I look? How do I feel? I look good. Look at her. Look at her. Okay, next is going to be the blush. That is my favorite part of this. So this is my favorite blush brush. Say that 15 times fast. Blush brush, 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 brush. Whoa! Blush brush, 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 brush. Oh my god! Have y'all been watching the new season of Drag Race? I haven't started it yet, but Briar Blush is so gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna do like my signature blush today. So we're gonna start off with pink and make it into almost like a sunset with oranges and yellows and purples. Oh my god, look at that already. Look at that already. Oh my god. Oh my god, my pussy is wet. You know, another really, really bad day I had, me and this guy, we went to our little downtown area, and this one he was around 45 minutes late. And I really have to stop tolerating lateness, let me tell you, because I sat there and I waited the whole time like a simp. The whole date by itself wasn't the worst in the world. Like, we had a good time. He was so handsome. We played some games together. We walked around. But towards the end of the date, we were chatting and we were sitting in my car and we were on. I don't know how this happens, but it happens a lot when I go on dates where we just end up like not going through each other's phones, but like sort of going through each other's phones where like we look at the camera roll and we do like that's happened to me on a good decent amount. I forgot to put pink on my nose. That's happened to me on a decent amount of dates at this point where we, at some point, like towards the end of the date, we just end up going through each other's phones. I don't know why that, because I asked Maria, my co-host from my podcast, go listen to it. I asked her that. I asked her if that ever happens to her, and she said no. So maybe it's just me who this happens to. I don't know. Oh wow. Oh my god. We're going through each other's pictures, and he starts going through. He had an iPhone, but he started going through his Google Photos because I mentioned I also had Google Photos. He starts going through them, and he goes, "Oh, I still have all of my ex's nudes." I said, "Huh?" And okay, another thing to keep in mind: he had dated a girl that I was friends with for a little bit, but he goes, "Yeah, I still have her nudes too." I said, "Huh? What? You have what?" I said, "That's not okay." That is literally the most glamorous thing I've ever seen in my actual life. Like, you actually can't f me right now. Like, you just can't. And I was genuinely so flabbergasted. And then he had the nerve and audacity to ask me if I wanted to see them. I said, no. I said, absolutely not. But the fact that he still had all of his ex's nudes was the most that is crazy. You should not keep those pictures after y'all aren't together anymore. Like, are we for real? Okay, what color eyeshadow do we want to do? And then I ended up cutting the date kind of short after that. I wish my nose contour was more, but it's all right. Okay, my nose triangles ain't the most even in the world, but I never claimed to be a makeup artist. I never claimed I was gonna be good at them. Okay, next I want to add the white on I want to add the little strip of white on my nose, because again, I think that's so cutie. It goes just across the tip. Just the tip. Just the tip. Okay, this white is so booky. I need to use my other one. I just don't like using this other white because it is swore pigmented, and it is hard to get off. Even with like makeup remover, it's so hard to get off. Okay, next we're going to do our white liner. We got the outline done. Sorry ladies, you couldn't see me do the outline. I was this close to the mirror and radio silent the whole time. Because of names, and that's all that matters. They're like slightly related, ever so slightly. Okay, and now I'm gonna. You and I. You know though, wait, on the topic of bad dates, I will tell y'all, can I tell y'all the best date I ever had? The best date I ever had, okay, his name, I'm not gonna say his name. Okay, we went downtown again. I'd be taking people downtown all the time. That's like my go-to date spot is, let's go downtown! Because there's, you know, everything's down there. You can walk, you can go to a restaurant, like everything's down there. So we're down there and we're walking along a trail and it starts downpouring. It wasn't out of nowhere, but like it went from like cloudy to like thunderstorm in the matter of like a minute. And so we start running through the rain together. And finally we get under like this gazebo and we're like laughing. And then we kiss, and it literally felt like we kissing soaking wet in the rain just feels like such like a notebook moment, and it was the most romantic thing that I've ever been on in my life. But like, can we talk about this makeup compared to my last drag makeup we did on this channel? What is that? Now I feel like I do drag a little bit, not professionally, but more. Okay, now I feel like I do drag. Unlike before, it was just like for shit and gigs. This is like, I feel like I'm doing drag. Okay, I'm gonna finish my liner and then I'm gonna be right back. All right, y'all, all we really have left is lips and lashes. So we're going to, I love the look of a black and red lip. So I think that's what we're gonna do tonight. I have this excellent, it's an eyeliner, but I'm gonna use it as a lip liner because it's so creamy and smooth. Look. Oh. Like, I'm wet. Are you wet? Yeah! Oh my god. I can't believe it broke that fast. I literally just got this today. Okay, this lip really didn't go as expected since this freaking pencil broke on me first use. That's what you get for buying makeup at the dollar store. I guess I can't. That's on me. But I thought at least more than one use, you know? I got at least a few. I got one. Not even one. I couldn't even get one. You thought I had to mash it together to get one? Get out of here. Oh my god. I'm having such a hard time tonight. I'm having such a hard time getting ready. Okay, but I kind of want it to be a little bit more, you know? So we're gonna take a little bit of my, thank you, Trixie. Again, she ain't sent me shit. She don't know who I am. So I did meet her one time. It was a meet and greet, but I still met her. It was a meet and greet, so I paid for it, but you know. I need to get my butthole a little bit. Y'all know the butthole lip. If you all know Sophia Nygaard, you know the butthole lip. Ooh. Okay, gorgy. Okay, next thing we're gonna do is, I wanna do the white highlights on the lip. Ooh. Okay, wait. Oh my god, how could I forget? How could I have forgotten highlights? This is the Trixie Cosmetics highlighter in Twinkle. Did you just call me? Oh my god, I'm squirting. 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 Oh my god. Next, okay. All right, ladies. I'm gonna go throw on some lashes, throw on my costume, and do some final touches on the face, and I'm gonna come back for the final reveal. Ah! Okay, wait. Oh wait. I'm gonna do another transition. I did one at the beginning. Now we're gonna do one now. You ready? How should I do it? I could do that, but that's so plain and boring. Should I do another snap? But that's so boring too. Let's do. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Okay, you ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1. To this. I know this is the finished look. How do we feel about it, ladies? Don't look at my feet. I'm not wearing shoes. But I said don't look at the feet, bitch. I'm feeling glamorous. I'm feeling gorgeous, right? Y'all like, bitch, no, that wig is nasty. I just restyled it. Bitch, I should have shaved. Do you see that? Not cute. Not cute. I don't look womanly at all. And then bitch, look. Oh no! All right, ladies, this is gonna be the end of the video. Honestly, I ain't got much to say. I already got in drag. I lost a nail, bitch. I lost a nail. Oh, bitch. Okay, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you tune in next week because you don't want to miss what happens on What's Next Wednesday. Make sure you follow all of my social medias. They're gonna be linked down there, and don't forget to listen to my podcast. It's called @chatterboxcrewik. We post episodes every single Thursday, and you don't want to miss them. Bye, ladies.